Hey guys, Karina here. How are you? Just checking in from my home office here in Melbourne, and I've also got my little gorgeous dog who's lying on the floor there snoring away. So if you're hearing some snoring, that's him having a nice little rest. I just wanted to check in today and share a couple of things with you that I have been noticing and that I've been thinking about. And I would really, really love your input on this. I would love your feedback as to, what you think about what I'm going to share. So essentially, what I know, and it's just so apparent at the moment, is that every family unit and every relationship has cracks. It's those cracks that I'm talking about are those cracks that usually remain dormant. So those cracks are sometimes things that aren't spoken. They're conversations that haven't been had. They're things that are, when you're at a distance, when you can go off to work and have your day, that they don't necessarily, widen or open up. But what I'm seeing now is, with us all being in close quarters, those cracks are widening. And the reason they are cracks in the first place is because they've got something to do with ourselves. They've got something to do with, the fact that when we look into the crack, or when we, observe a little bit more, then it triggers us. So it's something we haven't addressed for a reason. And so what I'm noticing, both within, my family and my extended family, and also with my clients and their families, and just what I'm hearing with all of the noise online at the moment, is that these cracks are being noticed and they're becoming wider. And it's really, on so many levels, it can be incredibly confronting and incredibly frightening. And we've already seen on the news that there's been a massive increase in the, rates of domestic violence, and no wonder. So the thoughts that I was having that I'm really wanting your feedback on are, whilst there's a lot of platforms at the moment that are going, that are providing us with online connection, I find that there's not a huge amount being done in regards to hopping on and being able to talk, being able to share. And I believe that there is such value in this, in all coming together and sharing what's going on. Not necessarily a pity party. There's a difference, isn't there, between coming and kind of dumping your dirty laundry and sharing. So what I'm talking about is coming together and sharing, so that as a collective we can just acknowledge each other, we can hear each other, we can feel less alone. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of creating a group that is on a platform such as Zoom, where we can all come together, and it's kind of like being by the fire. There's a central piece being the fire, and everyone gathers, everyone takes their rightful place around the fire. And we get a warm mug of, your favourite drink, and you snuggle up in your favourite comfy clothes, and we just chat. We chew the fat, we listen. Sometimes we just like to sit and be and soak up what it is that is being created within that space. And in extension of that, I know that there will be a huge amount of themes that are coming out of that are, really important, that people are wanting to explore deeper. And so I would then love to provide another platform, which again will probably be on Zoom, but it will probably be a bit of a smaller group, and it will be a very targeted approach to what we're collectively sharing in that group, so that we can come to some resolve. We can start to move through what we're feeling and what we're experiencing. We can start to really begin to change our perspective, to shift some of our behaviours, to feel more at ease within our own bodies, and to really start to feel like we're actually a little bit more in control, at least of ourselves, in this uncertain time. So I would really, really love, like I said, your thoughts on this, whether you think it'd be something that you would be wanting to come to, what kinds of themes and things that are going on for you, because I don't want to assume. I don't want to assume that I know what's going on out there or what's going on for you, because it's a very personal thing. But I do want to offer that service of being able to, change what's going on within you, so that you can move through this time with a little bit more ease and grace, so that you can actually mend and heal those cracks that are within every family, within your family, before they start to get too big that damage is done. So I'd love you to reach out on either my social platform or my email, which is in my bio, and really just give me an idea of what you would love to be on those fireside conversations, and also what's going on, maybe to give me a heads up in regards to the deeper those deeper sessions as well. So I hope you all are keeping well and you're safe, and I look forward to next time I see you.